Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Tuesday, May 13th, 2014. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, because my May 2014 webinar, a 2-hour presentation going into the whole month of May, is now half off. Also, my site, leokingevents.com, is taking bookings for my big retreat in Sedona, Arizona. Check that out when you get a moment. And today, well, it's, I think, more than just today. Over the next couple days here, we're having a big full moon about to happen, especially tomorrow night. I mean, this one is big. It's in Scorpio. It's going to be highlighting over Saturn in Scorpio. This is about unveiling lots of truth, unveiling if we're manifesting the right life. Remember, we've got the sun in Taurus. There's all this energy about, are we in our best energy? Are we manifesting? Where is this manifesting energy really going? And I think that this is going to unveil a lot here over the next 48 hours and how we really feel. And we're going to have to face some very powerful feelings, especially as it might be kind of difficult since Mars is retrograde. It's at its weak state in Libra and it's not moving. So this is where the universe is almost forcing us to just be kind of stuck to unveil a lot. And there's a lot to heal. Jupiter is trining Chiron. So I think the way to look at this is to not feel like, oh my God, things aren't going to move, because there's a very powerful intuition that we need to tap into right now. And I say this because, and I mean, I'll be honest, there's so much to talk about in the astrology today that I'm just like, how am I going to get this out to people? The first thing I want to say is things are not moving for a reason, because we have to unveil if we're really living into our truth or not. It's almost like the universe is just sitting you into what to do, because I feel that there's something very powerful that we can move forward into our lives. So I think the universe is sitting us into this energy for a reason. To heal, to open up our feelings, to really learn to go with the flow as well. It's a very powerful lesson. On top of that though, Mars is actually making a quincunx all the way over to Neptune and Pisces, which shows that if you're really thinking that, things aren't going to happen because they're not moving, think again. Your intuition knows it's going to be right and it's going to work out the way you want it to. It's almost like the universe is showing you dreams and visions of what's going to happen in the next couple weeks here. So don't trip out. The moon in Scorpio today is actually going to trigger a double yod. The moon's going to sextile over to Pluto and then connect up to Mercury. So this yod is going to highlight these deeper emotions as we're uncovering. You know what? As we look at the changes that we're going to make in our life, are they really answering the questions in our life that are really maybe making us have doubts and so forth? Like, I don't think we should have those questions anymore. Today is a day to stop questioning on what your truth is and what your destiny is, because you already know it. Especially if you're getting these visions of intuitively where you're going. The universe isn't stopping everything because it doesn't want to give it to you. The universe is stopping things for you just to heal and see and to take stock, I think, on your own energy, and to learn to just surrender and to learn to make sure it's the best. So there's a lot of informational gathering. That didn't sound right. There's a lot of information that's gathering that's allowing us, I think, to make sure we make the proper adjustments in our reality, and more importantly, that we're going to manifest the right thing. So the other yod that's happening is up, we have Venus, which is going to make a sextile to Mercury over the next 24 hours, all while the moon will be there in Scorpio by tonight. And this is going to highlight more of our relationship energies, our emotions around these relationships, and questions, where I think we don't need to question so much. I think it's about learning to go with the flow. Venus as well is coming on top of Uranus in the next 24 hours, squaring Pluto. So when it comes to relationships, when it comes to what we're manifesting, I think that there's a lot of epiphanies to have. There's a lot of excitement. There's even maybe fears to face of commitment and how much to invest, because Pluto, when it squares Venus, is like, I don't know how much to give, or should I even invest or not? Like, I think that this is all about, right now in our lives, just getting through this period in this week and unveiling how you really feel. And that's all that the universe has really got us towards, is at this big revealing. Because when Mars comes direct here, Next week, the very beginning of the week, I mean, we're days away. What's the date today? Today's the 13th and it's the 19th. Yeah, we're 6 days away. There's going to be a huge surge. Something big is going to happen here. And this is the deep quiet before the storm. The card of the day is, this is a joke, right? I pulled the High Priestess again, and I shuffled everything. This is a time to be the High Priestess. I can't believe I'm doing this horoscope right now. Like if you've been watching me for a while, this is just a weird horoscope. This is definitely a time for us to really listen to our dreams, to listen to our visions. It's almost like the universe is forcing you in a reality where it doesn't move, so you just focus on your visions. That will blow your mind, especially with a powerful full moon in Scorpio. It's reaching to the depths of your soul of what you really want, what you're really going to do. And I think if people are trying to push things on you in your life, or you're trying to push yourself hard, relax. Push next week. Like Mars has stopped, Taurus wants to build so much, but we're facing Scorpio, which is the invisible, emotional, deeper energies right now in our lives. And we need to look at that. And I think by surrendering and going with the flow right now and just chilling out, and by seeing and unveiling these powerful visions in our life and knowing where the universe is pulling us, if you're connected to that, you're on track. If you're scared of the unknown and you're feeling like you're not being delivered something or that it's all not going to work out, I think that this is a lesson in your life to go deeper and really ask yourself if that's true or not. And to start to learn that part of the secret of manifesting isn't so much about how hard you build or how hard you work at it or how fast you move into something. It's more about whether or not you're emotionally connected in the right energy, and your swag comes from an emotional security in commitments you make with spirit, commitments you make with yourself that don't doubt anymore, because this double yod is on Mercury, where doubt, questions are arising. And as Mercury has been trining Mars at a debilitated state, even though we're intellectually maybe wanting to go, it's not there. And I think that let this happen. Tomorrow's going to be the full moon special, so make sure you join that as I'm going to go much deeper into this. But today, as the moon kind of comes in the sextile, or this nice trine and everything, and there's this Jupiter Chiron trine, relax, let go, find the peace, and know that there's a big surge coming here by next week, and that you don't have to trip out if it's all not moving today. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading with me. Thank you for all of your support, and I will see you tomorrow.